Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Got some chill vibes going on in the background. I think they're chill vibes. I kind of like them, but I don't know if you guys will like them. Oh, goodness. Let me get that off there. Hey, everybody. Hi. In case you're new here, my name is Rosa Lang, and Sundays are the day we do Slow Down Sundays. And I just try and help you take it slowly, take time to breathe, and remember that you got to take care of yourself before you take care of others. And make time for yourself. And I only ask 30 minutes of your week for Slow Down Sundays. And it's just a time we get together and remind each other to take it easy, to make sure the week is before us is going to be better, that we're going to take it nice and slowly, one day at a time, one step at a time, right? And know that you're not alone, that you can reach out in Discord, you can reach out in my email. If there's something going on that you just need to vent or you need some direction, I may not have all the answers, but I will definitely be able to point you in the right direction. Hello, Hen. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you made it. I do want to thank everybody for showing up and just taking time with me today to slow down. Remember to breathe. Remember that you are important. You are. You matter to a lot more people than you may believe. And especially for those who have this type of platform, you reach a lot more people than you would ever dream of. And you never know how many people whose hearts or minds you're touching. So I want to remind you to keep putting out the positivity, to keep putting out that positive energy, because that's what feeds you back. So I do want to take time to make sure that you know that. I also want to remind anyone in the replay team to hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss anything. I want to remind everybody, specifically on Slow Down Sundays, to take a deep breath, a deep cleansing breath. Yes, Hen, I'm very interested in that. So JJ sent me a link in Discord, and I'd love to grab that link from you when you go live. So I'm very interested in that. Hopefully I can stay up long enough for that. I do have my own little thing planned. But I did have again, this is only 30 minutes. So for those of you in replay, if you choose to not listen, that's your prerogative. I know there are many other places that you could be on a Sunday afternoon, but when it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside and climbing, which is like 32 degrees Celsius, yeah, it's better to stay inside where it's cool or find some shade or a pool, lake, ocean you can jump into. But I have this little book here that is Living the Simple Life by Elaine St. James. And by way of review, I'm just going to read a couple of things, just one little excerpt from it. It's kind of something that I've held on to. A friend gifted it to me years ago. And most of the things in it are things I've already implemented in my life. But hey, Mama Jane Star, good to see you, sweetie. But on simplifying your life, let me just read this stuff to you, because I know I do not have this memorized, but I was encouraged by so many people. Hey, Jenna, sweet tea. I was encouraged by so many people over the past couple of weeks to use my ASMR voice and read things. So if you hang in there with me, it's only a short one. But this is a chapter from The Simple Life in the subsection Living the Simple Life. In number 11, you can live a simpler life. And she says, I spoke to a bookstore owner recently who described people's reactions when they came up to the cash register with their books and saw a copy of Simplify Your Life sitting in a stack on the counter. Time and time again, he saw people pick up the book and read the title. Then they'd laugh. He said they laughed right out loud because the idea that anyone can actually simplify their life in this day and age seems so preposterous. But while waiting for their purchases to be totaled up, they'd flip through the book, just out of curiosity. And then they'd say, yes, if I dropped call waiting, that would simplify my life. Or, yeah, if I didn't have to answer the phone every time it rang, that would simplify my life. Or, yes, if I started doing just one thing at a time, that would just simplify my life. And if I cleaned up my relationships, that would really simplify my life. And as they began to get the idea that there are things we can do to simplify, easy things like leaving your shoes at the front door or changing the way we do holidays, that would make a difference. There are also other steps like changing expectations or learning to forgive or getting out of debt that are more difficult perhaps, but are possible. And that would significantly reduce the complexity of our lives. I understand the initial skepticism. At first glance, the idea of creating a simple life often seems out of the question. When we're in the midst of a complicated life, we think that it would be impossible to slow down. We're continuously racing against the clock. It feels like there's no way to create some extra time. When we are so exhausted from moving 90 miles an hour, we are certain that we don't have energy to figure out how to do things differently. When we're torn between pressures of work, the demands of our children and family, the needs of our inner self, it feels as though there's no way we could add one more thing, like simplifying, to our list of things to do. But it is possible, and there's a magical, almost exponential quality about time. Once you free up a little bit of it, other ways will start occurring to you to help free up even more. If you don't know where to begin, start with one of the easy steps outlined in the next chapters. And they're really neat. But that's part of my Slow Down Sundays, finding ways that we can simplify our lives, that we have more time to take for ourselves, for our own interests. Thank you, Hen. Let me see if I can't get comments up here. Sorry. Again, I'm really glad to see you guys in the chat. Hen says, I love this idea of a simple life. Happy you would like to join us later, doing a quick prequel at our sunset in about an hour, and then we'll sleep just until before going live with Jackie later. Wonderful. I will do my best to get both of those. So, yes. Let's see. Let's get that out of there. So, some of the ways that... Okay. I talk a lot about relaxation. I talk a lot about taking care of yourself. I talk a lot about how to negate the negative. Well, Thursday, I've been talking about it, but Thursday I gave some steps on how you can actually move forward to change negative behavior in yourself, because you can't change anyone else. You can change your relationship with them. You can change how you interact with them, but you can't change them, nor would you want to, because they're on their own journey, right? Well, on Slow Down Sundays, I'm imploring you to slow down and take care of yourself and make time for yourselves. But I never said how, right? And I'm sure that some of you can come up with, I'm sure, thanks, Mama, Jane Star. I'm sure that you could come up with lots of different ways to relax and take time for yourself. And it's more about being more purposeful in your life, being more aware of what you're doing when you're doing it, because that way you're not doing 1,000 things at once. Your mind isn't spread all over the place, and you get to focus a little bit more clearly on what you're doing as you're doing it. So, like, I'm so distracted right now. I'm so sorry. Aw, thanks, Mama Jane. Tarot Tuesdays, Thankful Thursdays, and Slow Down Sundays. Yes, ma'am. So, as you guys know, I love my mic. It really brings out the ASMR in my voice, and I can just make it that much more cozier and a little bit more intimate between all of us in chat. I just really appreciate that we have the interaction we have, and that we can engage in conversation and carry on like this. This is amazing. And for anyone wondering, the music is from Outdoor Seaside Cafe Ambiance. Bossa Nova music, ocean waves, and outdoor coffee shop sounds. So I'm loving it. So I see Hen says, a bubble bath with a do not disturb sign and a glass of wine and a book. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Hey, Katie K, welcome to Slow Down Sundays. Glad you're here. One of the ways I relax is actually planning for Slow Down Sunday. Makes me stop and think, what is it that I want to tell you guys? What is it that I want to share? How can I help you guys? Don't worry about it, Mama Jane. That's fine. Thank you for thinking of it, though. I do want you guys to realize that it's a matter of, what does this mean to you? What does slowing down, or relaxing mean to you? How can you eke out some time to sit and read a book, or knit, or crochet, or paint, or whatever it is that you like to do? I really want to encourage you to find time for yourself. Even if it's only this 30 minutes on a Sunday, I appreciate your time here. And I want to encourage you to find a way to be creative, to find a way to let that expression out. Some people write, some people cook, bake. Oh my gosh, I guess I must be hungry. Some people sew or embroider or knit or crochet or do so many other things. Even yoga, meditation. Some people walk, some people run, some people jog. I mean, there's so many things. Or you can work in the garden. I was going to do that this morning, and I chose instead to go visit my son. So we got to spend some time this morning, and it was really enjoyable. It's really good. I love when he springs things on me that are going wrong in his life that he needs help solving. It's like, that's what your staff is for. Contact them, email them. Yeah. So he's going around with one hearing aid right now, and it's very, very frustrating in my head. Because with only one hearing aid, he is speaking at much higher volume, and it's very frustrating for both of us. So we kept saying sorry to each other. Oh, and look, Miss Abby made a show here. Let's see if she'll come up. Oh, she's not happy. Can y'all hear? Yeah, she's quite angry. She's fighting to get away now. Let's see. What? See her haircut? Her hair's growing back in. She's so not happy with me. So I will put her down. But Miss Abby is doing well. She's got another vet appointment here coming up. End of next week, I think. And now she's going to tell you all how horrible I am to her. Look at. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Yeah, that's what she's saying. Geez, Mom, leave me alone. But now she'll sit in the doorway and holler. But so let's get back to what is it? How can you find time, or what can you change in your daily life that would allow you 30 minutes to read a book or learn a new hobby or play with makeup or play with hair. I mean, something that what I'm trying to get at is I want to encourage you to do something that is outside your comfort zone, but would give you joy in doing. Does that make sense? Something you may not have tried, but you've always wanted to do that's not going to take a whole lot of money because I'm not about spending money. Thank you, Mama Jane. But something that would give you pleasure, that might expand your knowledge. I mean, yeah, hen, exactly. Turn off social media. Pardon me. It's funny you say that. I was looking at some relaxation techniques, and some of the things they brought up. My gosh, it's so simple. It seems like it would be common sense, but for a lot of people, it is not. And we get to going so fast and so many things at a time, and trying to maximize our time and the apparent limited time that we think we have within a day. And it can really do you in. It can really, it's not healthy. I'll just leave it at that. But some of the really basic ones that they came out is breathe. Just breathe. Breathe it out. Breathing exercises are one of the simplest relaxation strategies and can effectively calm your stressed out body and mind anytime, anywhere. That's why I have on my thumbnail, just breathe. Because the more conscious you are of your breath, it can calm you down and it takes your mind away from all the rubble, all the static, if you will, and it helps you just relax and come back into yourself. And just breathe in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, breathe out, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. It's really that simple. It really is that simple. And the more you concentrate on that, or whatever pace is good for you, as long as it brings you back to center, that's cool. I mean, you got to find what's right for you. You can find a way to release the physical tension you may be feeling, rolling your shoulders, right? Or putting your arms out and doing the circles, right? Or big circles. Or just rolling the shoulders or rolling your head, right? Nice and slow. Tuck your chin down as you go. Jut your chin out as you go back. Like that. Because that'll keep it from straining your neck. Muscles specifically in the back of your neck. Let me get back here. Mama Jane says her sister needs some help. If y'all aren't here when she comes back, love y'all. We love you too, Mama Jane. Jenna Sweet Tea says, I have cochlear implants and hearing aids. Sometimes if I'm overwhelmed, I take off my hearing aids and headphones to block out sound. Hearing is a blessing and a curse sometimes. I miss my quiet. I get it. My son has hearing aids, both ears. And again, he's without one of them. I don't know for how long. He wouldn't tell me. But he's trying to get along as well as he can with the one. And it's different, right? It's different. He cannot do well. He does okay, but it's not well. So we have to get that taken care of. And also, Hen says, also remember that not every problem is yours to solve. Exactly. And that's a hard one to grasp because not everything is our responsibility. But those things that are, we should try and address and take care of. Another way that some people find to relax, like I said, writing. You can write down your thoughts in a journal or on a piece of paper, then burn it. I mean, that's one way to get rid of things. It's a time-tested way to rid yourself of issues that are holding you up. you see me just relax my shoulders? I became aware of how high they were. You ever wear your shoulders around your earlobes? Yeah, relax that stuff. Unclench your jaw. Wring out your hands. Roll your shoulders. And just breathe, right? You can visualize your calm space, right? You can connect with nature. These are all things we've talked about before. And it's just a matter of following through and realizing that you do have the time to do it. You can do a breathing exercise for like a minute. And they have apps on the phone for that now, right? My watch, my Fitbit tracker thing tells me that when to relax. Reduce stress, relax now, take this breathing exercise. It's like, really? My watch is telling me what to do. Jenna Sweet Tea, right. Make your face relax. It really helps. Because there are times when I find myself, okay, you guys obviously see I have glasses. There are times I find myself doing this at the screen, or when I'm trying to do something and I get in all this, I'm starting to get a headache. And it's like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, relax the face. And scrunch it up and let it go, and scrunch it up. There's all kinds of things you can do. All kinds of things. But I want to take Sundays to help you remember to relax. Here, Harvard Health Publishing says 6 relaxation techniques to reduce stress. But it's not always about reducing stress. Sometimes it's just about relaxing. You don't need to be stressed out to want to relax. Again, they say breath focus, body scan, just kind of close your eyes and go over the parts of your body and just make sure, yep, I can feel this, I can feel that, I'm aware of this, I can aware of that. Guided imagery, which is like guided meditation, which I love. I'm going to try and do more of those in the future. Something soothing. Mindful meditation, yoga, Tai Chi. Anybody out there do Tai Chi or Qigong? I've not tried those yet, but they do look really nice. They look really soothing and seem really well balanced for the activity of the body and working all the different muscle groups. It also says repetitive prayer or mantra. There are people in my past, and probably friends I have now, that do the rosary or the monk beads. I'm not sure what the mandala. No, that's a circle thing. But they have other little rituals that they do throughout their day to calm themselves. And again, it may not be about stress versus calm, but it might just be about recentering yourself, right? So I personally have labradorite. I don't know if this is coming through as beautiful as this thing is. It's got so many different colors in it. And I have selenite, which is they're just beautiful. And I know the pictures don't do them near enough justice. But yeah, those are both good. The styrations in this one are amazing, as in this one. And I just cannot, the picture does not do it justice, because it's just reflecting off the screen. But yeah, they're beautiful. The way the light hits them. Yeah, I'm going to be taking those outside a little later and doing some wonderful things. Let's see. I want to learn Tai Chi. Me too. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, hon. No worries. Great palm stones to fiddle with. Yes, they are. And I can't remember the name of this one. If someone remembers, just drop it in chat. But I love the feel of this one in my hand. It's just made for my palm, and it's a grounding type stone. I have crystals all over my house, mostly at the window sills and hanging over the door or at the doorway. There's only one entrance exit into this place, but all the windowsills have at least quartz crystals. And yeah, I have some other special ones hanging over my door. But, that's that witchy woo-woo stuff that I'm not comfortable talking about when I'm not prepared. And today I'm not prepared. But I did want to come on and let you guys know that you matter, that you're important, that you can always reach out. And I will be sure to put my email and all that wonderful stuff in the description. I do not think it's there yet, but I will go ahead and put it in chat if you want to. So if you ever want to reach out, just make sure that you just do it. Do it. Just do it. Let's see. I'll put it over here. I have things pulled up a little differently on my screen today, so I have to figure out where is it? Where is it? Oh, crap. So, and feel free to go back and watch any of my other videos because there's some goodies back there. Now, I have gone ahead to make private some of the videos that I've done in the past because of the music that was in the background, copyright claims, things like that. So just so you know that the channel is growing. We have more people every week, and I'm thrilled about that. And I'm just so glad I've got you guys here. So I appreciate you being here. I know there are so many other channels that you can choose to watch. I'm thrilled that you found 30 minutes to share with me. And I do wish you the best of weeks ahead. I love you guys. And Hen, send me that link in email or something in Discord. And I will get with you all Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday. Have a great day. Take it. Make it yours. You're worth it. Bye.